Hello student, this is Mohammad Asim and today we will do factorization of O level. Student, this is my first lecture of O level mathematics and I choose a topic of factorization which is related to paper 1. Paper 1 means do questions without calculator. So I am going to start factorization of O level. Start with beginning, it will end with past papers questions. So hope you enjoy and understand the concept of this lecture, factorization. It is not necessary that I finish the whole topic in only one lecture. It can be go to further 2 to 3 lectures to complete the topic. So before I start the topic factorization, I want to give you some definitions of expressions and equations. The definition of expression is a mathematical sentence without equal sign. If you see any sentence without equal to sign means equal to sign, so you call the sentence is expression. For example, look at this, x plus 5. This is x plus 5 without equal sign, so you call this expression. Another example is x square minus 5x plus 6. Again, this is expression. This sentence is without equal sign, so you call this is expression. And the third one example is 3x cube plus 6x square plus 5x plus 7 without equal sign, so you call this an expression. So what is expression? A mathematical sentence without equal sign is called expression. Second is equation. What is equation? A mathematical sentence with equal sign. If you put just equal sign over here, then this expression become an equation. For example, x plus 5. In this form, expression. But if you put equal sign equal to 0, so this expression become an equation. It is not necessary that you see always 0 after equal sign. There is other number as well. Instead of 0, you can see like x square minus 5x plus 6 is equals to 7. So this is not an expression, this is equation. The third one is, I take same examples. So how to differentiate between expression and equation? The main difference is equal sign. So look at this, 3x cube plus 6x square plus 5x plus 7. In this form, this is expression. Why? It is without equal sign. But in this form, 3x cube plus 6x square plus 5x plus 7 is equals to 0. So if you see equal sign, you call the expression is equation. If you not see equal sign, you call this expression. I hope you understand the concept of expression and equation. The second important thing is, an expression can only be factorized. You can factorize expression but not solve. Equation can factorize and solve as well. What is the meaning of solve? I will tell you after the topic of factorization. What is the meaning of solve? So if you see question in your exam or if you see questions in past papers, factorize the following. You will definitely see expression without equal sign, because without equal sign expression can factorize. But with equal sign, you will see the word instead of factorization is solve the following. Okay, come. The main topic, factorization. What is the definition of factorization? The first definition is to get the common from given expression. You know, expression means a mathematical sentence without equal sign. This is the first definition of expression. But not necessary that you always can take common from the expression. If there is no common, so we use formula. How to use formula? It involves number one, type of a square minus b square is equals to a minus b and a plus b. How to use this formula? I will tell you later. It is not necessary that you always have given a square minus b square form. If this is not given, then it can involve a plus b whole square is equals to a minus b whole square is equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square, or a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Sometimes the expression cannot be converted in this form or in this perfect square form. So what we have to do? We have to do in this case, we apply the middle term break method. How to apply the middle term break method? I will tell you later. The fourth one is, if 4 factors are given, if you have given 4 factors, then we cannot apply this method or this method or this method. We have to apply another method to find the factorization when we have given 4 factors. So if 4 factors are given, we will apply another method. How to apply? I will tell you later. So see some questions which involve type 1. What is type 1? To get the common from given expression. The question is, factorize the following. Number 1. Question number 1, for example, c square plus cb. How to factorize? Again, what we call this? We call this expression. Why this is an expression? Because this sentence without equal sign. So if the sentence, mathematical sentence without equal sign, we call this expression. Now the question is factorize. Apply the definition. There are many definitions. The first definition is to get the common from given expression. Is there is common in the expression? Yes. The common is, you are saying c. So this c is common from these two terms. This is c square and this is c1. If you divide c square by c1, you get c plus c is already taken outside. So the remaining term is b. This is your final answer. But student, let's suppose you have some doubt whether you do this correct or wrong. It's very easy to check. If you multiply this c by this whole bracket, and if you get this c square plus cb same, then your answer is right. For example, check c into c, c square, c into b, cb. It means your answer is 100% correct. Take another question, for example, n4 minus n cube. Apply the definition, first definition, to get the common from given expression. Is there any common? Yes, common is n cube. One question which can raise in your mind, that why we can't take c square as common? Student, common is always a low term. If you see c square and c power 1, the common is c power 1. If you see n4 and n cube, the common is n cube. This is n4, this is n cube. If you divide n4 by n3, you get n. And this whole n cube is outside, so there is no term left in this side. The only term is 1. This is your final answer. Again, if you have doubt whether your answer is correct or not, multiply n cube into n, n4, n cube into 1, n cube. So it means your answer is 100% correct. C 7, question number 3. Actually this is 7 from the book. I am not writing question number from book. I am just taking questions. 3x square minus 9x square. We have to factorize. How? Apply first definition. To get the common from given expression. Is there is common? Yes. This is 3. This is 9. So the common is 3. But only 3? No, it is not necessary that only one term is common. It can be 2 terms are common or 3 terms are common. This is x square. This is x. So x is also common. Come outside. 3 cancel to 3 because 3 upon 3 is 1. This x square, this is x. So remaining is x. 3 3s are 9. X is outside. So only y. This is your final answer. Is there any doubt? You can check. 3x into x, 3x square, 3 3s are 9x square. So your answer is 100% correct. Okay. Do more questions. For example, एक और question number 4. 2ar square plus 2arh. How to factorize? Apply first definition to get the common from given expression. What is common? Is there common? Yes, 2 common in these 2 terms. So 2 is outside. A is also common. A is outside. Any other term? Yes, this is r square and this is r outside. So 2 is same, A is same, and this is r square, this is r. So only term r is left in the bracket. 2 is outside, A is outside, r is outside, so only is h. Is this any doubt? Is there any doubt? Can check. 2ar into r, 2ar square, 2ar into h, 2arh. Yes, your answer is 100% correct. Take another question. Question 5. 8m minus 8mn minus 8p. How to factorize? Apply the first definition to get the common from the given expression. Is there any common? Yes. 8. Student, common means common from all the terms. There are 2 terms, common is c. There are 2 terms, common is n cube. There are 2 terms, common is 3nx. There are 2 terms, common is 2ar. There are 3 terms. So if you say 8 is common, so it means 8 common from all the terms. So 8 is over here, 8 is over here, 8 is over here. So 8 is common from all the terms. What is remaining? M is over here, M is over here, but M is not present in this term. So M is not common. Common means common from all the terms. So only term is M minus n minus p. This is your final answer. Check. 8 into m, 8m. 8 into mn, 8mn. 8 into p, 8p. This is your final answer. I hope you understand. Take another question. For example, question 6. 11 p square plus 22 p cube q square minus 33 p q square. Students, apply the first definition to get the commons from given expression. How to factorize? Check. This is question number 6 of today's lecture. 11p square. First see a term 11. This is 11. This is 22. This is 33. So 11 is a factor of 22 and 33. Why? 11 2s are 22 and 11 3s are 33. So take 11 is common. And is there any other term? This is p square. This is p cube. This is p. So the smallest common means to take smallest number. What is smallest of p square, p cube and p is p. What about q? Q square is present in second term, q square is present in third term, but q is not present in this term, so we cannot take q or q square common. So the only common is 11p. Open the bracket. 11 11 same. P p square, this is p, only p is present. 11 twos are 22, this is p cube, this is p, so the remaining is only p square, q square remains same, minus 11 threes are 33, p same, so only q square is present. Now check this is correct or not correct. How to check? Multiply 11p by this. If you get the same answer, it means your factorization is correct, otherwise not. 11p into p, 11p square, 11p into 2, 11 2s are 22, p cube, q square, 11 3s are 33, p into q, p q square. It means this is our answer and 100% answer. So student, today we have finished the first definition of factorization to get the common from given expression. I am following right now this book, Mathematics Book 2, O level. It's 5th edition, but nowadays 7th edition is going on in market. But if you follow 5th edition or 6th edition or 7th edition, the target is to do the topic in this way to eligible questions from past papers. So I hope when I say the topic of factorization is 100% finished, then I assure you, after these words, the topic is 100% finished. You will be eligible to do each and every question of factorization from past papers. But today we just finished the first definition. Wait for next lecture. We will follow other definitions by using formula or perfect square or middle term or 4 factors are given. I hope you understand and enjoy today's class. Kindly students, subscribe my channel and share my videos and share my lectures to other school friends and other family members. Okay student, see you next class.